The heck? I held one direction and she like turned around in place. Okay, so we have the first stone and metal object, which goes to that one area we couldn't access earlier. These need to be combined because that just looks stupid. Didn't even wait for her to do the opening the chest animation. One health item, the key. Since we're leaving the area, we could leave the key. Unless there's another key item in here I'm missing. The wind crest, I don't think we need it yet. So let's do that. Put that key up. And then we have 3 slots to spare. Yeah, this is where we need to go, but we have to go in a convoluted way as usual. Yeah, I have referenced this several times, but it's in that corner I just went past right there where that demo screen or whatever that plays when you're starting up the game and haven't pressed anything. It's showing like 2 or 3 zombies there, so I guess on the hardest difficulty it really does put that many zombies out for you to fight. And we don't need to go all the way that way, we can just use this one. But that would be terrible. I even think I heard once that in the hardest difficulty you just can't deal with the zombies permanently. They're always going to respawn or something. That's how it kind of works in the hardest difficulty on Doom 1. Where the enemies like respawn so fast that you can barely get done killing them. And they'll respawn before you've even left the same room. I do have the Doom games. I could play it if I found out how to record on the PS3. But wouldn't get very far. I'd get past the first game and then get kind of stuck. Because that's what happened when I tried to play Doom 2. You just get stuck because you're mashing all the walls. And you just can't find that door. So this is the thing we got from the accursed coffin. It's the key to open this door. So now we can go in and out of this area freely as long as that's there. Shotgun ammo. Something shiny here. Oh cool, it's another battery pack. And that's the only stun item we have. I'll just pick this stuff up, we have room. That's everything in there. Now we get to the freaking creepy area of the game. The lodge or the cabin or whatever it's called.
Somebody respond! Over!
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun! Ineffective! Instant! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay
Stay away. Let's go there. In fact, can I interact with these things? There's a switch here, press it? No, not yet. Before I press them in the wrong combination and then freaking crows or something start attacking me. Statue with red eyes, the inscription reads, the war cry of revenge. Okay, well that's not important. Blue eyes. Okay. So I'm assuming they both need to be facing the same direction, or facing each other or whatever. Blue one's good already. Red one is facing this way. Still not sure. Let me inspect that gate. But I'm certain it has to do with these blue and red chicken things. The gate will open when the guard dog's desires are fulfilled. Well, that's basically what it says. The actual text that's on that sign is much more elaborate. Be forewarned, the gate shouts remain closed. Let me just try messing with something. Oh, I have to time it. Thanks for the delayed input game. So they're both facing the gate now. The war cry of revenge, so W. The last gasps of destruction. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna try doing this to west. I have nothing. The last gasps of destruction. What does that have to do with directions at all? Would it be like, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so it would be on west? Because it's the last, or... Okay, just mess up my input. I have to wait for it to slow down a bit, because it's going too crazy right now. Yeah, I'm trying to press it on W. Aha. And is it actually going to tell me when this gate's unlocked, or I just have to guess? That makes no sense. Having to look up stuff on the guide. So apparently the west is the path of revenge. So we need to make this point west. Maybe there's just a piece of writing lore that I missed. And it was already facing west, apparently. But otherwise that just makes no sense. To say like entire directions are associated with revenge and destruction. There we go. The electronic lock on this 18th century Victorian gate or whatever is just it's finally unlocked. Are they gonna fly at me? Hey, I'm just gonna walk past y'all. Are they after me now? Yep. Put me in the orange. How many are there? Gonna have to freaking reload on these guys. It didn't look like there was an immediately obvious way to get around those guys either. It's just like, oh, you have to fight crows now, because you walked. When the wind sweeps across the earth. Okay. So we have to get the wind emblem out of that chest. But before then, the next area. You heard that? This looks like a man up there, right? Between these two black tree things where my shotgun barrel's barely poking out. He's in the foreground. It looks like a man. It's a weird statue thing with a freaking creepily lit face. From the angle I was looking at. This really is a creepy environment. Can't go any further that way. I think this just leads to the way we came, yeah. The map is really weird in this area. No zombie sounds so far. Firewood looks fresh. There's a map of the courtyard. So this is a pretty big area. Fire's recently lit, but the bed looks like it's been not used in a long time. Go down. I can't handle it. There. Now I can pick it up. A crank. A square crank because of that thing at the end. That looks like an entrance we can go into, but it's blocked off by impenetrable wood. Someone's in here. She just got knocked out. Run. Oh, she's stunned. Lisa Trevor. Interesting lore, but I'm not gonna read through it. It's like a million times better lore in this game than in Welcome to Raccoon City, I must say. Zombies out here now. He just got knocked out. Hopefully these birds didn't call in any friends when they're already dead. Like, what am I saying? So it's 1, 2, 3. Glad I did free up all that space. Because I need all these things. Two vertical lines, a cross, and 3 horizontal lines. And for some reason there's some significance to pressing these. I'm assuming you could just put them in without pressing the button. Maybe, maybe not. So the first one we want to use, so double line, cross, and then triple line. Oh. In my attempts to spam through the options, I accidentally pressed the prompt again. So that was the double line one for sure, I remember. This is the cross, and then other one's the triple line. We got the Magnum. So Jill gets the Magnum and the grenade launcher. That's overkill on firepower. And that's everything with this area for now. Yeah, Lisa Trevor back there is actually invincible at this point in the game, so there was no point in just unloading a shotgun. I'm surprised the dogs aren't out here. So we just got done with one of two paths that we just opened up.
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Shit. It's broken.
Oh, it's broken. Oh, come on, he was in stun lock. I barely saw him in time. Okay, they should be dead now, because I shotgunned him and then tased him. There's the green and blue herb in case we need to heal ourselves from poison. Am I poisoned? Not gonna lie, they made Jill kinda derpy in this game. I'm sure they did the same thing with Chris, I just didn't notice at the time. Or can't recall on it now. I'm gonna pick these up just so it stops saying that we have to pick stuff up. I think in Resident Evil 2 Remake you can actually mix the blue and the red herbs for like, I don't know, a damage boost or something. I forgot what the effects were, but yeah, I wasn't doing that. Going to save them for their specific intended purposes. There's a square-shaped hole here. Square-shaped crank. It's not necessary to use this now. Oh, I just wasn't close enough. I hate how it does that sometimes. Oh yeah, that cutscene. Can hear the sound of a waterfall in the distance. And we got the square crank back for some reason. But yeah, that cutscene quality was just the quality of the original version of this game, the RE1 remake or remaster. You'll see similar stuff if you've ever played like a remastered version of RE4, and then you see the super like dated looking cutscenes. It's because we're playing it like 2 or 3 console generations ahead of when it was made. Not y'all again. I didn't do nothing to you. Gonna wait till they get close and then blast them. My question is, did that only hit one of them or multiple of them? Because shotguns are supposed to have splash. I shot you. Sometimes they do get back up. A raging waterfall. It looks like there's something beyond it. Beyond it. I cut out consonants sometimes when my speech is getting lazy. Some kind of transparent creature is swimming around in the water. I've never understood the significance of that, and I think that's something people have been asking about for years. The power to the elevator isn't turned on. There's gotta be a power source somewhere. The battery has been taken out. Who would do such a thing? I'm guessing in like the easiest difficulty, the crows just don't attack you unless you mess with them, but in this game it's like, no, you come into this area, we attack you. And you don't even have the flash grenades from RE4 to like kill a bunch of them in one hit. Now we got one of each herb. Pretty. Freaking snakes. Oh. You can actually outrun them, so there's no point in sticking around. And with this, I think we've made it to the residence. And we got a bunch of poison things here in case those snakes get us. Is there a door? Looks like there's a door there, but there isn't. This is the hallway you gotta look out for because of that hole in the floor. I'm gonna go in here. Let me put some of this crap away. We can have some fun and take the, I'm drawing a blank so hard, the Magnum with us. Since this is now here, we can combine this. And we won't need this crank for a while, so put that up as well. And we can refill our kerosene containers. And just out of curiosity, what does it say now? There's still plenty of kerosene left. The battery pack, so we got our stun gun working again. And kerosene may be an odd word to some of the younger generation because I didn't know what it meant for a long time. But it's basically just like fuel, something like that. Or it's used in several contexts, at least, where it's like, it's flammable, or whatever. Rotate the saves. Put the ink ribbon back, or ink ribbons. And now we still have all this. I'm actually running low on pistol ammo. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something to be looking out for. And this room is clear, so there's nothing else we need to get. locked. The door plate reads 001. And just for people who haven't seen, you can do that? Oh! Oh, come on, not a double whammy. I thought for a second I had discovered, like, you could, you could actually put the, those things come up and grab you, whether you, are sneaking or not. I thought I had found that. Oh, I can sneak to get around. Nope. And I think I screwed myself because I pushed this box to the wrong spot. If that's the case, then I'm going to reload the save. Because I thought I could get up on that other thing and I couldn't. Because the whole point in pushing the box over the holes there is to make sure that when you go past there you don't get grabbed by those stupid plant things. Oh. I can do that. Okay, so I don't have to reload the save anymore. Still went to yellow health for no reason. But now you know. There's really nothing on that shelf. Something at the end over here. Map of the residence, take it. I got the map of the residence. There's a hole in the wall here. I see a giant beehive. That's so dumb. Oh no! No, you'll never catch me. I don't even have to use bullets on you. Moths fight these guys.
No, that wasn't part of our deal. But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right.
I heard that.
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Plant 42, that's the thing. It's been messing with us. Am I doing this right? Can't. Do I push this back as well? silence is deafening. Let's go down this weird ladder that was behind two bookshelves. This area. I will say this game has like the best freaking environments. It's locked from the other side. Zelda puzzles. And you would think that we could just jump across, but no. We need one more. Now it's a completely solid walkway, just like that. Don't mind if I do. Now we're on full health. Go into the flooded area, which is always fun. Oh jeez. I don't think I came equipped for this area. Sharks. These guys are huge too. Oh crap. Wait, did I just walk past the doorway? Get away from me. It's locked. Can they follow me up here? No, they can't. Peace, nerds. I can go in there. Ah. Freaking sharks and oh! That room was so much worse. Sharks in a Resident Evil game. Where's the way out? Oh my god, I have to go back through the middle. Get away. I'm like following the shark. No. Heal right now. Oh! I could have just died right there if I had hesitated. Okay. The reason I didn't shoot them there was that if I can one-shot them with a shotgun blast, then that's what I want to do. Not use a whole magnum ammo on them. Because that's like the rarest and most powerful thing we've got. What is going on here? I don't have time for this. Yeah, that's how powerful it is. Zombie got one shot. Water is leaking from the tank. Take the residence key, which goes to room 001. Did that change the name at all? Oh, it's there. And that would have been further back in that earlier area. Pull the regular pistol back out just in case. Because I don't want to panic and waste it on the stupid bees chasing us. They're still after us. My dad always said if you're getting chased by bees, you gotta zigzag. Because they can't track you or something for some reason. Okay. I still don't know why they give you the option to not discard an item that you don't need anymore. Like you just do it for kicks. He's still alive, I think, because I saw him struggling with the shadow. Finally, some more handgun ammo. And a lot of it. A lot. The self-defense gun, which I believe is just a weaker Magnum. If we examine this, it's loaded with Magnum rounds. Self-defense gun that fires .22 Magnum rounds. One round has been fired already. You can tell I don't know much about guns because it said .22 instead of 22 caliber or whatever. And that's it for this room. So he can just stay up there while I search this other bathroom right here. I heard that. That rope he was hanging from just broke out there. It's for the plug. Something inside the bathtub. Another zombie. No. The control room key. Which there's nothing unusual about it except for the fact that it's a control room key. And I do not need to be in here anymore. So I don't have to kill you. Don't have to kill you. And I'm never coming in here again. And this is bothering me, so I'm gonna pick these up. These blue herbs. They're always the coolest ones, but I find myself needing to use them the least out of everything. Is this the save room, or is it further down? There's always stuff that just looks like it's a doorway and it's not. Keep the single shot magnum thing with us. We'll keep a health item on us, and then we'll keep the control room key, because I think that's where that underwater area we were just at. But also on second thought, switch this out for the shotgun. And this is how the run animation looks when you're not holding any weapons. It's alright. Reload this. We might take it with us to kill those sharks. And save as soon as we get these. This Resident Evil aesthetic is perfect. I don't know why they wanted to do away with it with the newer games. Like everything after RE4, I think, kind of just took its own direction. I believe the control room is in that underwater area. It might be talking about something else though. Oh crap. Forgot about the giant spiders as well. And we don't have to burn them to make sure they're dead. They just are. And this is the guard room, and you know that because of all these kinds of pictures up on the wall. A red oil lamp that's not lit. If I bring the lighter, can I just light it? So these enemies, besides the snakes, also have the ability to poison, because they're spiders. And this spider right here, I think, literally does not do anything to you. So you don't have to kill it. Some billiard balls, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't seem to be anything significant about the order, but ... So we've seen a red lamp and an orange lamp. And is this picture supposed to be like a reference to trying to aim up at it, but it's all locking onto the spider? This picture is supposed to be a reference to Predator? Or they just have pictures like that for their arm wrestling competitions? And then there's a green lamp down here. So I think if we light them in a certain order, then it'll be fine, but I'll come back later and look at that. Can actually take one more thing back with me if I combine those to make space. And that is a first aid box, which has an herb mix of green and blue herb was inside, which I do not need. I'm actually not sure if blue herbs on their own cure you of poison, or if you have to mix it with a green herb for it to do anything. Because red herbs have that property where they don't heal you to full straight up. They have to be mixed with the green herbs. I don't actually need a health item right now, so I could put all three of these away. Take the lighter. Still wish it was a personal item like we had with Chris, but whatever. Because we are getting something in exchange. He had the lockpick at the beginning of the game, which was unlocking all these doors for us. Take the red book, which just has a nonsensical English words on it. VPC presents Bandage with Blood, Mary Detry, or whatever that says. It's a book with a red cover. I like how plain the explanations are sometimes. It's a book with a red cover that has nothing printed on any of the pages. Is there a special way to use it? You could write in it yourself. So it's an unprinted book, and I have something in my eye which is getting very annoying. Something's been getting in my eye for like the past 3 days straight. So let's look at the numbers. We have the corresponding colors to the lamps we saw earlier. Red, orange, and green. So it says 3, 5, and 6 from smallest to highest. So we'll try that first. So red, orange, and then green. That spotter can shuffle around all at once, it's not even going to get to me. Oh, I see, it's a puzzle of some sort. So it's... whatever, I'm going to light these for now. Because I was thinking that it had to be like you light these in a certain order. And it's like, no, it's an entirely different thing. I don't even know if this puzzle goes to this room. Because I haven't seen anything. And plus it says this room is cleared. So that's that. And there was nothing printed in the book. These pictures are not important, I guess. So we don't need to go in this room anymore. Until we get another puzzle piece that sends us back in here. So now we can drop this book off. And then go back to that underwater area with the dreaded sharks. Oops. I'll take a health item just because they're sharks. I don't think the sharks give poison, so we don't have to worry about that. Imagine that was a thing, like on the hardest difficulty, like half the enemies who didn't give poison before had like a chance to give you poison just randomly. Like the infected shark teeth or whatever. Mess you up. Get away from me. They're so casual about it once they stop chasing you. They're like zzz, and then they hang out on a flower and then go back to zzz. Oh my god, does anyone remember that like honeycomb cereal commercial where it had that kid, where they did like a dumb documentary like spoof thing where they're like, this boy has been raised by bees or whatever, and it shows him like putting his nose in the flowers and stuff to get the nectar, and he's speaking all like bzz, 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 bzz. It's just nuts. It's one. Oh, come on. That angle. Big shark's coming. Move. Go away. You could not handle these guys with just the pistol. There's no way. Because they've tanked like 2 shots from a shotgun. Oh. There's a big one in there. Okay, that's one dead. Go away! Did he just kill me? He just freaking killed me. That classic death screen. I did not expect to die on this playthrough from everything we've seen so far. Well, I'm glad I save as often as I do, because we're right back where we were, I think. Maybe we didn't light the candles or whatever in the spider room, but we don't have to go back there, I don't think. In fact, forget the shotgun, let's take the revolver so we can one-shot those freaking sharks. Oh, that's even worse than I thought. Yeah, that's way worse. put the shotgun back in. Reload when we come back. Put the health item back. That should be enough space. So I'm gonna, just in case, do everything I can do in the spider room, or the guard room, come back, save, and then we'll go down there, so that I don't lose double the progress again. You're dead. And I forgot to bring the lighter. We'll bring it with us later, because I can't be bothered right now. Or maybe I will come back and light it, because then it's more bother later on. If there's nothing upstairs for us to get, we can take all of these out at once. Yeah, there's no items up here. That was a bit convoluted, but whatever. Well, as to not waste even more of y'all's time, I'll just cut out me lighting the things and then edit it back when we get to the sharks. Finally back. Apparently it didn't one-shot him. And I'm running to a dead end, aren't I? That is so annoying, man. Big shark. Could y'all leave me alone? I forgot a health item. You cannot go back on yourself. You have to keep moving forward or that happens. God dang it. No, you missed. I don't even think I took damage that time. That's why I took 2 freaking health items, because I was sure. The warning lamp indicates that there is an emergency. Is there an emergency here? I don't know. An error message is being displayed. Something appears to have gone wrong while the water was being drained. There's a switch to drain the water. Press it. Sure thing.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
pressure shelter is locked. Release the safety. Sure. An oil pressure regulator. There's no need to adjust the pressure right now.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Shut up.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
No.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
No. Stop making me look at the freaking door. Where's the emergency drainage system?
Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
I might die again because of this crap.
Reaching 90% of pressure
No.
threshold.
Operate what by hand? Pull it.
Reaching 95% of pressure threshold.
Restore oil pressure.
All personnel, prepare for impact.
3. No. The pressure has already been restored. Now.
Reaching maximum pressure threshold.
I've actually never died there before. I don't know what the heck it wants. There will be many tests here. Oh, come on. Now I'm doing worse than I did last time. Can y'all screw off, sharks? He's coming. We're way too close. There will be many cuts here. Because the awkward silences of me walking towards the same area I've been to like 5 times would get pretty old. And put me in the yellow. I strained the water, man.
Emergency, emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
The creators of this game 100% thought that the solution to this puzzle would probably be obvious. Like, oh, don't you know how to do the water pressure control system?
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Okay, so it's not gonna be switch number 3 back here. It's gonna be 2 or 1. Why didn't that do anything? Switch number 1.
Reaching 50%
Why did that not
of
do
pressure
anything?
threshold.
Switch number 3.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Cannot resume. me to do it once with each one. That worked. Is it good now? No, you're not getting in here. Drain the water. You're screwed, Mr. Shark. So that's all it was. You release the safety, you press this thing down, you press switch number 3, rinse and repeat. Except you don't need to press switch 3 again. I think so. While you're moving, you can press the other stick and it makes you do a turnaround. So that could be useful in future. Okay, that's another heal to full health. So now we can actually go in here. Instead of it stun locking us into looking at a water-filled chamber through the door. Grenade shells. Yeah, that dynamite soaked beyond use. Some magnum rounds. Hang on. I want to show the reload animation. Because it's always cool. Imagine it like wastes the bullets. Is that everything in this little corridor? And this, I believe, is actually the other side of that area where we had the Zelda box puzzle. Because this door was locked from the other side and now we can just go through. So yeah, after that little fiasco, I'm going to say, because I do not want to do all that crap all over again. I don't care if I took more damage the second, or was it 5th go around.